This is science for week 6. Okay, this is about force and motion. Write your name before we begin. Part 1, Introductory Concept. Some objects move in different ways. Some things move up and down, others move left and right, or backward and forward. In this module, you will learn what makes this movement of objects. For our learning competencies at the end of this learning packet, you should be able to first explain how force makes objects move or cause change in motion, and then second, demonstrate how push and pull make objects move. For our activities, let's begin with things that make objects move. So the problem or the question that we need to answer by doing this activity is what make objects move. So what you need, these are found at home: a chair, a piece of paper, magnet, pins, hair clips, and nails. So whatever size or whatever magnet, yung usually yung nasa mga ref magnet that will do. So pins, pwede siyang safety pin, imperdible, or yung hairpin. Yan naman. Tama. Pins. So, pwede din yung mga push pins. So, any related to that. And then, hair clips. Yung hair clips, hairpin, something made of metal. Tapos, nails naman, any size will do. And then, what to do? First, using the chair, push a chair, then pull it. When we say push, so you are making movement out from making it far from you, and then when you say then pull it, you making it moving it towards you. So did the chair move? Then second activity, using pieces of paper. So parang pwede siyang you torn or cut na smaller pieces. So here, small pieces of paper, put them on the desk. So blow the pieces of the paper. Do they move? So yan. And the third one, using pins, hair clips, and nails. So place some pins, hair clips, and nails on the table. Hold a magnet so close to the objects. Did the objects move? So, by doing these 3 activities, record your observations using the chart below. So, on page 2, you'll find a table wherein the first column are the objects that were used. And then the question, did it move? You are going to answer with yes or no, and then what makes them move. So, first is the chair. When you push and pull it, so did it move? And then what makes them move? So, ano yung action or certain object that made it move? And then pieces of paper, so did it move, yes or no? And then what makes them move? So you can answer it the action done or the object used. Next, pins, hair clips, and nails, did it move? And then what makes them move? Okay, what have you found out? What did you do to make the objects move? So this is about the actions that you've done. So, beginning with chair, what did you do? Pieces of paper, pins, hair clip, and nails. So, ano yung ginawa doon that make them move? And then, how did you move them? So, just use short answers. And then, conclusion, what makes an object move? So, paano ba gumagalaw yon? Okay. Next, abstraction. Answer the following question, only one. What do you need to make some objects move? What do you need to do to make some objects move? So, hindi na answer this question dapat ang directions. Okay, remember this, forces that make objects move. So, force is needed to make an object move. Force can move an object at rest. Force can stop a moving object. So, hindi lang pala nakakapagpa-move. can also stop an object. Force can change the direction of the moving object. That's why by using force, you can the object can move rightward, leftward, forward, or backward. So these are the different force being applied to make objects move. So first is push or pull. Objects move due to different forces. The boy pushing the box makes the box move. So that is uh, the force applied is push. So ang ibig sabihin, you are pushing you are making the object far from you. So that is what push means. Next, the girl is pulling a piece of wood makes objects move. So when you say naman pull, you are getting a certain object near to you or towards you. So palapit naman sa iyo. So therefore, push and pull are opposites. So your muscles help push and pull and lift objects. They produce the force needed to make things move. So dahil din sa movement ng tao, it can cause movement of objects. So, force is also produced by the following. So, aside from push and pull, it can also move by wind. So, moving air is called wind. It produces force that makes objects move. So, hindi multo. So, wind makes things go from place to place. So, like dry leaves. So, kahit wala namang puno sa tapat ng bahay nyo, pero you can still see dried leaves. So, it is moved. These are moved by wind. So, lalo na pag bagyo. So, kahit hindi mo naman alam na makakarating sa inyo yung mga hinangin na dahon. Umbrellas are blown away by the wind. So, kaya bumabaliktad minsan. The wind helps a child fly a kite. Tama. The sailboats move in the sea when the wind blows. So it can help the ship from in moving. So because of sailboats, so they depend on the wind. Okay, so yan. Aside from the wind, movement can caused by running water. So when rain falls on a hill, water flows down. So flowing water carries many things with it like soil, stones, leaves, and twigs. So madaming kumbaga nadadamay, nakakasama. So when a river overflows, the moving water carries plants, animals, and other things on its way. So dahil din sa strong na current. So it can move not only dried leaves, so it's stronger. Okay, next, electricity. What makes the objects in the pictures move? So, electricity makes the electric fan turn and the floor polisher move. So, dahil di kuryente. Paano yung cordless? So, yung kumbaga portable. So, they also use electricity through the storage, yung battery. Okay, magnets. A magnet makes an object move by attracting or pulling some materials to itself. It has two ends. The end of a magnet are called poles. Some objects can be moved by magnets. So if you tried moving the pins, hairpins, and the nails, so yon. So these are caused by that movement is caused by magnets. So something na metal or metal in nature, it can be attracted to a magnet. Okay, if you're done, let's now proceed with application. Part A, direction. Circle the correct answer. So look at the movement first before you decide if it's push or pull. So again, when we say push, it's moving away from you, and when we say pull, it's moving towards you. So yung certain object that you move is going towards you. So yan ang pull. So yan, number 1, yung the dried leaves are collected by using a rake. Ito naman, nasa a man with a grocery cart. Next one, a button. Tama, button to turn it on. So what you do? Next naman, ito. So that this big box can can be moved upwards. Look at these three people. What do they do? Is it push or pull? Next, ito naman, to remove the nail, what force does it apply? Is it push or pull? And then for part B, so this is more on performance or creating something. So draw a push and pull picture inside the boxes. So you can base it from the activities that you do. So ano ba yung mga push activity and then ano ba yung mga pull activity, then you can indicate one for each box. So pause this part or let me finish the video before you answer part B. And then on part C, so additional directions, tell which makes these things object move. So right, wind, is it caused by wind, water, electricity, magnet, push or pull in the blank. So you have 6 choices and then yan. You have 6 items too. So pause this part to finish part C before you go to the next page. Reflection. Wow, congratulations for finishing this module. I know you have learned a lot. Put a check in the proper column. So number 1, demonstrate how objects move. So were you able to understand pushing, pulling? So you put a check under yes or no. And then number 2, identify things moved by wind, running water, electricity, magnet. So were this clear to you now? So put a check under yes, but if not, if you're still confused, then put a check under no. So this is the last module for quarter 3. We only have 6 modules and the last topic is about force and motion. So for the following week 7 and 8, we are going to have those modules until module 8. So what will not be included for for week 7, so wala ng ESP, wala ng AP, and then wala ng science. So that's it. We're done. Goodbye.